Begin in mountain pose at the top of your mats. Feet underneath your hip creases. Stack your spine. Arms by your side. Reach your arms back, interlace your fingers. Lift up through your chest to feel a stretch in your chest and your shoulders. Keep the strength in your legs. Spread your toes. And keep lifting your heart up with every breath. You're welcome to stay or send your hips forward as you arch up and back into a standing backward bend, keeping your neck long as you extend your knuckles down towards your heels. Inhale to come up. As you exhale, hinge at your hips forward, fold, keeping the fingers interlaced. Lift them as far away from your back as what's comfortable. Adding a twist, bend your left knee, look right, arms come left. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Bend your right knee, keep your left leg straight, look up on your left side. As you inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the arms, let them hang. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms down, step back to plank from your toes or your knees. Push the floor away from you. As you inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower, chest, belly, all the way down. Point your toes back, elbows in tight. Inhale, you'll lift baby cobra. Exhale, lift through the back of your head. Compression to your low back. Slowly lower. And keep that compression now with Sphinx. Your elbows stack underneath your shoulders, palms down. Push your heart forward. Option to look up. Deepen your breath to the back side of your body. Bring your head back to neutral. Forearm plank. Tuck your toes, press into your elbows, lift your hips up. One long line of energy. When you're ready, one or two hands at the same time, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers. Broaden your upper back. Bend your knees to lengthen out the low back if necessary. Reaching back through your heels even if they don't touch. Keep your gaze steady. Bend your knees and lower into child's pose, hips towards your heels. Rest your forehead down and extend your arms forward. Deep breath to the back side of your lungs. Deep breath out, let your chest sink down. Walk your arms over to the right side of your mat. You can even tent the fingers on your left hand to feel a bigger stretch through your left side body. Keep pushing your hips back. Exaggerate your breathing to the left side lung. As you inhale, walk yourself back to center. As you exhale, arms come over to your left. You can rise up onto the fingertips of your right hand, exaggerating your stretch from your right hip to your right armpit. Deep breaths, heavy through your head. As you inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, stack your spine. Rise up to heroes with your toes untucked. Hands on your knees. Tuck your chin in. Bring your hands forward, lift your feet, and sit back with your toes tucked under this time in the toe squat, stretching out the bottoms of your feet. Really great for your ankles, these two stretches together. Keep your spine tall. You always have the option to extend your arms more forward for less intensity. Bring the hands forward, lift the tops of your feet, tap them out on your mat. Inhale, stretch your right arm up. Exhale, thread your right arm under. Hovering, and we'll do this 3 times before we land. Getting the rotation in your spine before you come down and rest on the outer right shoulder and the side of your head. Left hand can stay by your head or extend it forward. Try to level your hips, feeling that deeper stretch in your shoulders with every exhale. Inhale to fill up the back of your lungs. Unthread the right arm from underneath you. Lift the right hand up and circle it to your low back, pulling that right shoulder blade back just a little bit more. And reset in table. As you inhale, extend your left arm up. Exhale, thread your left arm under, hovering off the floor. One more time to hover. Last one, inhale, extend up. And as you exhale, land your left shoulder and the side of your head down. Right hand could stay by the head or extend forward, or perhaps you prefer to bring it to your low back. With every inhale, keep lengthening away from your hips. With every exhale, try to twist your left rib cage underneath your right. Deepen your breath. And slowly return, lifting the left arm up in table, extend. Circle your hand to your low back. Last couple breaths in the twist. Release and reset in table. Cat-cow motion, rounding your spine with every exhale. Look to your thighs. With every inhale, push your collarbones and tailbone forward and up. Inhaling to cow. Exhaling to cat at your pace. Mobilizing your spine from forward bend to backward bend. Come to neutral. Walk your hands in front of your shoulders. Extend back into downward facing dog. Chest towards your thighs. Keeping your sit bones lifting up and back. Draw your low belly in and up. And at the same time, bring your low ribs down so that they're not flaring. And keep pushing the floor away from you. As you inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Once again, interlace the fingers by your low back. We'll revisit the twist. Right leg bent, left leg straight. Look up. Bring your hands to your right. Seeing if anything has changed in your shoulders and your chest now. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend your left knee. Keep your right leg straight. Your hands come left as you look up over your right shoulder. Try to pull your hands apart. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold, releasing the arms. As you inhale, look a little forward and heel toe your feet wider. Bring your hands to your low back. Chair pose, lift your chest. Fingers interlace behind you. Send a little more weight back into your heels. Roll your shoulders up and back. And once again, keep pulling the hands apart. Bend your knees. Try to sit a little lower, coming all the way down into Malasana, the yogi squat. Might need to separate your feet even wider. Bring your elbows to the inside of your knees, hands together. Push your chest forward as you lengthen your tailbone down. Yogi squat. Stretching out your ankles, your knees, your hips, and your low back. Adding a twist from here, left hand forward, lift your right arm up. As you exhale, circle your right hand behind you. Left arm will reach around your left shin, trying to go for the bind as you look over your right shoulder. And release, come back to center, left arm up. As you exhale, bring your left hand to your low back, right arm around your right shin, going for opposite fingers if possible, keeping the yogi squat. Peel your left side shoulder back, release to center, forward fold, you can shake out the legs. When you're ready, step back to plank, pushing the floor away from you. As you exhale, lower in one long line all the way to the floor, elbows in tight. Stretch your feet back, engage your legs. Inhale, lifting to either baby cobra or full cobra with straight arms, thighs lifted. Little twist, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, chin to chest. Push your hips up and back, downward dog. Rolling to side plank. Your right hand is down, maybe the right knee or both feet. Extend your left arm up. Start to circle your left arm as you bend your knees, bringing your hips towards your heels. And catapult yourself now back into plank. Roll to the other side. Right arm up, left knee down or the feet. Circle the arms as you bend your knees, hips towards the heels. One more. And bring yourself back to plank. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower halfway or all the way with control, slow movements. From the floor or halfway down, inhale, lifting baby cobra or full cobra, lifting your thighs in full cobra. Exhale, use your core to hinge yourself back, downward dog. Pedal out the feet. Can even flip the tops of your feet to the floor to feel a deeper stretch in your ankles. Pushing the floor away with your hands as you broaden your upper back. On your inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee down to the floor or to a blanket. Low lunge, hands to your hips, align and level them. Push the front of your left thigh forward to feel the stretch in your left hip flexor. Hands on your thigh. Keep lifting out of your hips. Can always deepen the lunge by tucking your back toes. Stay with your breath. Right hand stays on the thigh. Lift your left arm up. As you exhale, side bend over to your right. Feel that space from your left hip up to your left fingertips. And sweep the left arm forward, moving into a twist. Take a peek over your right shoulder. You can push your right knee out a little, rolling to the outer edge of your right foot. Option for a quad stretch by reaching your right hand back for your left foot. You could also use a strap here if you can't get a hold of your calf or your ankle. Keep twisting your right side shoulder back. Inhale to lengthen through your crown. Exhale, twist. and release. Planting both hands down, tuck your back toes under, push the floor away. Slide your left knee up and sit your hips down facing the long edge of your mat for shoelace pose. Right leg on top of the left. Little twist over towards the right, right hand behind you. This is too intense. You can straighten your bottom leg and just keep the right knee folded on top of your left thigh. As you inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over, side bending. Option to come down to your left elbow. Deep breath. Next inhale pulls you up. Exhale, right hand down, side bend over to your left. Again, you could lower to your right elbow if possible. Deep breath. Inhale, pull yourself up. Exhale, hands forward, unravel the legs, stepping yourself into wide-legged forward fold, now facing the opposite long edge of the mat. Feet parallel. As you inhale, extend your chest forward, walking the arms forward like you would in down dog. As you exhale, push your hips back, sink your chest through your arms. Pressing firmly through the inner rims of your feet. Straightening your legs a little or a lot. Bend your knees, sit your hips back. Might be a little bit above the knees, but keep your chest down. Hands are here to support you. Squat position to stretch out the outer hips. And then slowly straighten your legs. Walk your hands back to frame the front foot. From here, right knee bent. Step back to your plank. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way or halfway down. Inhale, cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, chin to chest as you ripple your body back. Downward facing dog. As you inhale, left leg lifts. As you exhale, big step forward. Lower your right knee down to the floor or to that blanket for a little extra padding. Hands to your front thigh. Low lunge. Align and level your hips. Chest lifts up as you push your hands down into your front thigh. Draw your tailbone forward and up, feeling that stretch in your right side hip flexor. Nice tall spine. Right arm will extend up with the breath in. As you breathe out, side bend to your left. Stretching the right fingertips up and over. Deepening that stretch through your right side hip flexor. Sweep the right arm forward into the twist. Can always heel toe the left foot more left. Rolling to that pinky side edge if necessary. Deepening the twist. You can reach back and take a hold of your back foot for the quad stretch. Looking up as long as that doesn't bother your neck. And think about kicking your back foot away from you as you pull in with your left hand. And release the pose, bringing your left hand forward. Slide your back knee up for shoelace on the opposite side. Left leg now on top of the right, knees stacked. Little twist over towards the back of your mat. Right arm outside of your left thigh, and your left hand is behind you for support, looking over your left shoulder. Press down through the outer edges of your feet. Once again, you can always go to half shoelace by straightening your bottom leg instead. As you breathe in, come back to center. As you breathe out, long spine. Inhale, sweep your left arm up. Exhale, side bend over. Right arm extends right. Option to come to your elbow. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, switch right arm up and over. Maybe lowering to your left elbow. Feeling a deeper stretch through your outer hips. Last full breath. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale at center. Slowly unravel your legs. Knees bent, soles of your feet down. Hands behind you, supporting the low back for boat pose. You can stay there, or as you lift your shins parallel to the mat, you might also lift your arms up. You can also hold the back of your thighs, or reach and grab for the big toes and extend your heels up. Finding that teeter-totter-like position on your sit bones, keeping your chest proud. Slowly lower, coming down to butterfly, soles of your feet together, your knees open wide. Keeping a hold of your feet, inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, guide your outer knees down, staying upright or deepening your forward fold. Use the strength of your biceps to pull your heels in close, helping to fight fatigue, rebuilding your arches and improving your circulation with this pose, Baddha Konasana. From here, release your feet, extend both legs out wide for straddle pose, pushing your hips forward as you bring your legs back. Toes point up. Inhale, lengthen up through your chest. Exhale, forward fold through center, reaching forward out in front of you or down towards your calves, maybe your toes, whatever you can take a hold of. As you inhale, lengthen your heart away from your hips. Exhale, hinge. Next, inhale, come up. Exhale, turn around, face the back of your mat and lay down. All the way to the back of your head. And when you get there, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rocking side to side or making circles with your knees. You can always stay here holding the shins or deepen your grip by reaching around your shins and hold opposite elbows. Wind relieving pose, Pavangmuktasana. Big breath in, feel your belly expand. As you breathe out, press your tailbone down. Beginning to slow down and deepen your breath as much as you can. And let the soles of your feet come down to the mat. Open your knees wide for Supta Baddha Konasana, finding that same butterfly shape, soles of your feet together. Hands on the inner thighs or on your low belly. Feeling the soft rise and fall of your belly. Allowing your body to land down towards the floor. Allowing gravity to open your knees a little bit more. releasing any thoughts that distract you. Keep returning back to the rhythm of your breath. You can stay in butterfly as long as you'd like, or when you're ready, extend both your arms and your legs for final Shavasana. Peeling your outer shoulders open towards the floor, resting the back of your head heavy, allowing your eyes to close if you're comfortable. Slight separation of your teeth in your mouth. And feel your whole body relax down. Imagining the muscles of your body are like butter melting in a microwave. Anytime you notice thoughts creeping in that distract you and pull you away from peace, set them aside and take a deeper cycle of breath. And when you're ready, bring your palms together in front of your chest and begin to rub them together, creating heat through friction. Rubbing a little faster until you have enough heat to place your palms over your eyes. Let your fingertips massage your scalp lines as they work their way down towards your temples and your ears. And from here, roll over to one side, bringing your knees up towards your chest. And use your hands to help you press up to seated to close. Joining your palms together if you're comfortable, or rest your hands in your lap. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.